Major decision late this afternoon from the Missouri Supreme Court. Voters will get the chance to decide whether to legalize abortion in November. After hearing from both sides in court this morning, the justices overruled a Cole County judge who invalidated that ballot measure. Russell Kinsall heard those arguments today in court and going over a lot of court documents this afternoon. He's live in the newsroom with the latest.
And David, the Supreme Court heard arguments this morning, turned around and issued a simple, right-to-the-point opinion before 2:30, putting the abortion constitutional amendment on the ballot. Proponents of Amendment 3 said today's decision is a victory for both direct democracy and reproductive freedom in Missouri. Now, both sides made final legal appeals to the Missouri Supreme Court this morning, arguing for and against Amendment 3, the right to reproductive freedom constitutional amendment. Opponents reiterated a judge's ruling Friday that the amendment was insufficient because it didn't state what law would be repealed. Proponents argued that the laws that set out the process for constitutional amendment don't require that. The Supreme Court reversed the Cole County judge's decision, told Secretary of State Jay Ashcroft to certify the measure and put it on the November ballot. The Supreme Court denied a request to hold Ashcroft in contempt of court for announcing yesterday that he was decertifying the ballot measure. Proponents of Amendment 3 claimed that Ashcroft defied a court order that there be no action on the issue till the Supreme Court decision and said his actions were an insult to the justices.
It's open contempt for your authority. It's open contempt for the rule of law. It's open contempt for the proper administration of justice. To tell the public that he's going to take it off the ballot, even though we're here this morning having this discussion.
So we've also heard from the plaintiffs in this case who released a statement saying, in part, this Missouri Supreme Court turned a blind eye and ruled Missourians don't have to be fully informed about the laws their votes may overturn before signing initiative petitions. Goes on to say the fight continues against the vile forces who have no regard for innocent life. So as far as Ashcroft decertifying the election, Supreme Court's opinion said it came after the deadline for certifying a ballot measure, so it had no effect. After all the legal wrangling, voters in Missouri will get to choose whether or not to legalize abortion when they go to the polls in November. Live in the newsroom, Russell Kinsall, First Alert 4.
Russell.